Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emory Hunt, the czar of the playbook. Bring you an NFL matchup in Week 16 between the Washington Redskins and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now let's start with the Redskins coming in on the road. Let's start with the offense side of the football. Rex Grossman played well last week, but he came up a little bit short, threw an interception late. But 4 touchdowns is impressive. He has to come out and air it out against the Jacksonville Jaguars. You have to stretch these guys out vertically, and that's going to allow Ryan Terrain to have more room in interior of that offensive line and interior of that defensive line to run the football. So you got to spread these guys out. You're going to weaken that Jacksonville pressure. Now they do have 2 outstanding D tackles in Knighton and also Alualu. So it's important. You're going to be able to run the football, but you have to make sure you get these guys spread out, and that way you'll be able to get those one-on-one matchups, those combo matchups, to where you can block effectively up front. But you want to make sure you air these guys out vertically. Now you look at your defense coming in. London Fletcher is a future Hall of Famer. It's up to him to make sure he has a spy on Maurice Jones-Drew in that running game. You have to control the defense. London Fletcher will get these guys in the right spot. That's what you have to do. Make sure you guys are aligned properly, because the Jaguars love to hit the cutback runs. They love to get those guys comboed, blocked, and get to the next level. So they're going to run a lot of inside run plays. So it's important for London Fletcher to get these guys in right position to make the runs, to stop the runs, and help play on the opposite side of the line of scrimmage. And that's going to be a huge factor in this game, how well you guys do against the inside running of the Jacksonville Jaguars. And if you guys allow Jacksonville to get that balance, and Garage is going to have that easy pressure back there, he's going to find those targets and he can attack you guys in the secondary. So it's important for London Fletcher and that running game to get this, to stop that running game of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now you look at Jacksonville coming to this game, tough loss at Indy, but you're coming back home. One thing that's important about the Redskins, you want to utilize Mercedes Lewis to control the middle of that defense. When you have a team like the Washington Redskins that plays a 3-4 defense, one thing that's a 3-4 defense killer is an outstanding tight end, and you guys have 2 of them. You have Zach Miller on one side, and you also have the 6'7", 6'15" Mercedes Lewis on the opposite side. So you want to get him involved, move these guys around the offense. That's going to widen out that 3-4 defense. That's going to allow you guys to be able to run the football interior against the interior of the Washington Redskins, and you'll be able to control the middle of the field, and that's going to allow you to work the flanks with Thomas and company. That's going to be huge. And if Sims Walker is going to be healthy, that's going to be another added bonus. But you guys still do an exceptional job of finding targets to make plays consistently in the passing game. And it all starts with you guys protecting up front and getting that running game going and utilizing those double tight end sets. Now your defensive side of the football has to come in. This is still Rex Grossman you're playing. Be alert for the interception, guys. You're going to have some opportunities to make some plays on the football. Be alert. Your secondary carry back there in the safety has to make sure he lock eyes with Grossman. One thing that Grossman is weak at is looking off defenders. Wherever he looks first, that's where he's going with the football. So be assured that where he goes first, trust what you see. You will be able to make plays on the ball, but you have to make sure you secure that interception. And also, you have to load up to stop the run, guys. You guys do a great job of being active against the run, but Washington's going to try to protect Grossman, and they're going to try to run the football early on in the game. And if you guys can show you can stop the run early, you're going to be effective to stop the pass later on throughout the game when they're trying to play a little bit of catch up. I'm going with Jacksonville in this game. The Jaguars still have everything you need on offense. Tall players at the tight end spot that can also block, balancing offense, solid offensive line, interior defensive line that can cause pressure from within. So I think the Jaguars have everything they need to play well at home and keep pace in the playoff picture of the AFC. For more NFL previews, visit footballgameplan.com/NFL or visit our YouTube channel at youtube.com/footballgameplan.